back. So since the day, I just wanted, nothing much happened, but I want to give an update about what happened in the past few days, few days, so 3 days, since I was packing the box. But nothing much happened, but a lot of progress been made, and none at all. So yeah, that's where we're at, in terms of non-progress. So the day I was packing, I was notified there was a going party for those who was leaving this month, and I think of next month. I'm not leaving till May, so but with that said, I went to the party. I mostly went just to get a taste of Andre's banana cake, and kiss to the chef, it was delicious. No regrets. I didn't get drunk, so I didn't really, and since I wasn't drunk, I wasn't in the mood to, not only just wasn't in the mood because I already drunk last time with Yuki's party, then with my classmates, and like I did not feel the mood to get drunk again. I only had like 1 glass of plum wine, the homemade plum wine. Well, 1.5 glass, just me. And then the weather lied to me. It did not rain later that day, but it did rain the whole day the following day, and I was not in the mood to do anything. Also, going back to the party, I did left early because I'm like, again, I was not feeling the mood, so like, fuck it. I'm sorry, fudge it. I would have rather drink coffee and watch the rest of season 2 while continuously putting away my inks, which I did, most of them. There were a few left, but they're plastic, so I'm just going to wrap them up and like put them in a plastic bag and hope they don't leak. Or buy a case of them. I'm going back between the two anyway. And then put them in the box. But I'm probably going to just wrap it up and put it in my suitcase and pray they don't leak. Where was I going with this? So yeah, by the way, I finished packing my inks. With that, I put away most of my mangas in the box with all the Japanese books I plan to use. I gotta figure out a way to send it, so there we go. There's the non-progress. And the following day, instead of doing anything, I barely pushed myself to write and what was that? Draw manga. So yeah, I was not feeling to do anything that day. It was raining the whole day, as I was saying, and I wouldn't do anything but read manga and read more manga. I didn't even want to eat. Anyway, so that was that day. I didn't even cook. I barely want to cook today. So for that day, I just ate the bento box. Thankfully, I had that, so I ate the bento box. And then today I ate the fish. There's the fish, and I did cook the chicken. I didn't cook the rice, so I gotta cook the rice tomorrow. It's Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, cook rice for 3 days. I think there's enough food for 3 days left. I also don't have food for tomorrow, but I'm planning to go out tomorrow, so I'll probably try to eat out tomorrow. And go for a walk. Anyway. Oh yeah, and then the following day today, I was motivated to do a lot of process. So I started reading the next 2 pages. I finally did the thing I've been to do, which I said I always wanted to go somewhere in Japan, outside of Tokyo, where am I? In Osaka, and not Kobe or Kyoto, which is nearby. I would go a little bit further, and I decided to finally put my mouth where my money is, and shoot my shot, literally. It was like kind of like a dartboard. I just randomly picked, and I picked Saga. I don't know what's there. I mean, I do, but I'm not sure what I'm actually gonna do when I get there. I just like, all right, figure it out when I get there. Here we go. So I picked Saga, and I booked the hotel. I picked the date, and I'm leaving everything else to chance. No, I actually picked my transportation. I think I'm gonna use the train instead of the plane because it'll be expensive. When I calculate the cost it takes to get to the airport, and then from the airport, not even to the Osaka Kansai airport, just to Nagasaki airport, and then from Nagasaki airport to Saga, and then Saga back to Nagasaki airport, and then back to Osaka, and then from Osaka airport, Kansai airport to Osaka. It was like, that's a lot of money. it would cost me a lot less if I had a car, but I can't drive or have a car or other people. Okay, anyway. So yeah, that's it. And then I'm wrapping up page 11. I was able to complete the illustration for the character, but I can't find the freaking sound that goes with it that I originally wanted to do with it. So I'm like, okay, that was a waste. Whatever. Anyway, I mean, technically not a waste. I got a new character now. But anyway, that was about it. I meant to put, oh, I also finished the illustration for Redbubble. It's not a new illustration, it's an update for an already made collection, but I finally did that. So yeah, some progress was made, none was made. I haven't finished doing the Amazon shit thing. Again. Anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully I make more progress tomorrow with something. Hopefully with the illustration, I also been working on that. I've been doing some thumbnailing. So, you know, get to work on that tomorrow, and that's about it. And I start regularly studying, so I'm going to start with studying my kotoba. Still kotoba. Anyway, that's it for me. Until next time. Later today. For you. So, hi, I'm stupid. Nice to meet you. Yes, I call that myself because I did this whole talk and I just realized I did not turn it on and I was not recording. Basically, you see I have makeup on and my hair somewhat did and it's sunny out and I didn't eat yet, so I'm going to go out to eat, as I said, promised to myself. I am quite hungry actually already right now. Tim said eat more lunch, I know. And for the reason for the makeup, it was for the start. I started doing the villainous, I will say plot line, it's not plot line. I started doing the villainous video, and I just started to jump in right now, and if I forget anything, I'll just do it in a whole separate video. And I'm just going to do with what I have right now. And I read so much of them, you'll think I don't know a lot. You never know. Anyway. Ooh, where's the one to this? Yeah, so besides that, there you go. I started doing the sketch for the Redbubble portfolio and the competition, that 3-in-1 illustration. I am not very pleased already with how it is coming out, and not just sketch. At the sketch point, I'm not happy. I'm mixing it with digital and traditional. But I try to make it more dynamic, the pose, because it was stilt. It was supposed so I wanted to make it more dynamic, like flowy, like the fabric flow. And I like the fabric flow, but I just don't like the angle. But if I put it regular still, it looks too structured, so I don't like it that way either. So I'm just going to push through with this angle, and hopefully I like the outcome in the end. I don't know at this point. Anyway, so I don't know what I'm going to do after I eat. I'm just going to walk around, I guess, and just come back to draw. I just don't want to stay in for right now. I'm just saying, and I'm going to go to the dollar store because I need to buy some stuff. Oh, I think I want to buy the fan for the illustration. So I'm going to see, hopefully buy a fan at the dollar store, the folding fan. Also, I need to buy BB cream because I need to buy other stuff too. So BB cream, yes, I buy BB cream from the dollar store. It actually works fine, really. Some BB cream and oh yeah, headbands, because I misplaced all my headbands. I bought them, I think, a year or two ago, and I don't know where any of them is. Theoretically, they're somewhere in this room. I just don't know specifically where, and I don't know if you can hear the person next door from me. Anyway, so that's it. Then till I feel like checking in with you and in this video. I meant to talk about this earlier. I keep forgetting. Rules. I think this is one of these. It should be, yes, it's this one. I finally finished number 10, and my thoughts is, if I keep this, I need to talk about this, because there is something about this that bothers me. I like the progression, but I'm not interested in it, which is very weird to say. I'm like, I like how it's developing, but it's not strongly putting an emotion with me. Every time they jump to this character they just recently added, I lose interest. But whenever they show Tia Rose and any of the characters, I forgot his name. Oh shoot, come on. Do they got like a character sheet where I could just pick up the names from there? Ested, Tia Rose, Ested, the Fairy King, the Force Fairy King, which hasn't Chris. Chris, whenever they show them or any of the other ones, particularly those three though, I don't know the maid and the assistant's name. I'm pretty sure they have it written down. I just remember. I really do like those characters. I like those interactions. But then they show the and when they're trying to figure things out, I was like, yeah, okay, but I'm not interested in other characters. So and then I lose interest. Basically, the other character that they add in is supposed to be the villainess, but she also has her own thoughts. But instead, unlike Tia Rose, who had her villainous arc revelation late, she had it much earlier and start playing into it, and then she just went away magically. I'm like, okay. Only now she's revering her head back into the story. I'm like, what? And so they need to get, and they're both vying for, looking for, well, one of them technically is locked up. It's her servant who's looking for the rings, the Fairy King and Queen's rings, which Tia Rose is also looking for, and also Esther, because that might give him more power, because he wants more power to protect Tia Rose, which I thought was very cute. Also, I think he's a little bit, there's a little bit of toxicity, you could say, more or less, in that love. Not terrible, it's just how he's obsessive with her is kind of overwhelming. But I think it's cute in parts. It's not too much. It's not like overbearing and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't read some. It's not like that. But anyway, but yeah, so Tia Rose, he wants the power to protect Tia Rose, but Tia Rose is becoming more powerful, which is funny because she's the one who started with no magic. Anyway, so yeah, so that's why he wants the rings. She wants the rings to help the Fairy Queen, the Sea Fairy Queen. So there you go. So everyone wants the rings for their own personal reasons. Again, I think that's a very interesting plot. I just wish they didn't bring this random character who was supposedly always there, and now she's back for supposed reasons. I just don't like it. So, and again, I could go through the theory of why I don't like this, because it's another manga that does something similar, and I dropped it for similar reasons. Also because the characters turned to quite passive, so there's two reasons why I dropped the other one, but I just didn't like the development again in that one either. So again, I could talk more about these how these story develops, and I might make a video about it because it just bothers me a lot. So if I keep it, I'm keeping it for that. Anyway, that's it for me, and now I'm gonna go eat.